Nemeer, Al-Jeryan versus David Compton. Nemeer from East Sussex, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's David Compton from South Shields. So we saw Nemeer yesterday in the it was a Scotch doubles money match. Played really well. Very solid. But I haven't seen David Compton play in a very long time. I have seen him play. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in a couple money matches, maybe. Pretty sure he's IPA. One of the, or has been IPA. I'm not sure if he is now, but plays in and around the Sky Lounge. Yellow's in complete control in this frame, dictated by the yellow over the left corner pocket. Would have liked a thicker contact. But he's got all the time in the world. I mean, he could just elect to break the 8-ball out here. Doesn't want to tie yellow up, that's why he's hesitating over the choice of shot, but ultimately that's exactly what he's done, just tried to break the 8-ball out. Could have possibly played that a little bit harder. I wonder if Nemeer's forced into, because he knows his back's against the wall, but he's only got really that one problem, and that's that yellow over the pocket. They're so close together. That's a really hard skill shot, but is he forced into having a go at it? It's almost one of those that, I mean, normally when they're about a foot apart, you want to play them with screw to help the ball through, but when they're close together, sometimes you want to play them with top spin. I don't think the shot's there. They're not in line. Problem is, there's not a lot of safety options. Making things awkward. Trying to, tap on the table, trying to tempt David into doing something rash. The table suddenly has a different complexion. Clever shot. I wonder, was he trying to play into the yellow and screw the cue ball into the red to plant the yellow into the pocket? Felt like he was. So suddenly the reds are very different, and if he can pick this combo off. No, not with that one. The good thing for him, he's got a number of balls around that he can use. Shake of the head, not what he wanted. Didn't judge it particularly well, but if he can find a way to pop that yellow, then reds go favourite. Again, just trying to manufacture an angle that he can screw across. If he doesn't go in behind the 8-ball there, he may have had that angle. So he's going to have to reroute now to top a table, and just starting to run out of options. When we saw him play yesterday, he was never really chasing finishes, but to be honest, he'd not really been left with much of a choice in this frame but to try and chase this. He still doesn't have much of an angle. I don't know if he can force the cue ball across. I don't think so. Oh, that's what he did. What a shot that is. Fantastic shot. It's still a bit tough. What a great shot. Just needs to get the cue ball out. Oh, that's superb. Absolutely superb. Classy finish. I mean, that shot that we saw, that long shot, really did not have much angle. So he had to punch that with a lot of pace. and had to cue it so well. Remember to pot the ball and get that cue ball across. Played it to perfection. That really is a stunning clearance. I mean, it was what could be described as a simple enough just off straight pop, but what he did with that cue ball, that was one of the shots of the weekend for me. Made even more so by the fact that he used it to then go on and clear the table. I mean, if he'd have missed the next ball, it wouldn't have been quite so impressive, but it wasn't just a standalone shot, it was the fact that it went in the frame. Things just starting to quieten down now. Still a number of people in the arena, but I think most people will be out in party mode now in and around Blackpool, enjoying a few beers, out and about. I can hear Ben Saber somewhere. You can hear his unmistakable voice in the background. Sounds like the Crazy Frog. You can see Ben right behind them. They're gesticulating. You can just pick him out. He's you can't see much of him, but you can definitely hear him. Try a break. That will be disappointing for David. There's Ben having a cuddle. So the guys were looking up at the screen. They were looking at the wall having a smile because there's a huge TV screen and they can see themselves on it. Right, you can see them looking up now. So there's a great big TV screen just looking, well, pretty much on the view of this camera. It's above this camera station. I could watch this guy play all day long. You see the guys have that wristband on. I think that would annoy me playing pool with one of those things around. They always seem to put them on too tight, don't they? They just grip your wrist. You can see it on his cueing arm. At least it's not on his front arm. A little bit disappointed. You can see the look in his face that it's just a bit hampered, but look, not too hampered that he's got to do anything silly with the cue. Just use that fire knuckle. Finds the ball, finds the red. One red that's a problem next to the 8 ball. And there's a couple of balls he could use to try and develop that. Equally, he could pot one, get himself on reds, and then plant the red he's closest to down onto the 8 ball and just push that red over the pocket. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I think he's going to be screwing across off the one closest to the pocket. The only problem with this shot, it's not guaranteed to be on anything. That's what he's going to play. So he tried to play it topside to flick the 8 ball and leave himself on something. He's left another perfect angle. I mean, if he can play this red to bottom left and then just come out and just flick the 8 ball out, that's what he'd like to do. Just leave the red where it is and flick the 8 ball out, or maybe even just in the gap between the two. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Brilliantly executed. Cameron asking how deep we're into this. I honestly don't. I mean, it seems we played qualification games last night and we've only started playing the singles again at about 9 tonight. This probably, I don't know how many people entered, to be honest. There is a live score tracker, but I can't remember the address of it at the moment. It's something like live pool scores or something like that. I would say this is round two proper. They had 2 qualifiers yesterday. Round 2, round 3 maybe. Remembering it's only Friday, they play the finals on Sunday, so I mean it's going to be team stuff most of the day tomorrow. So they want to get as many games as they can played tonight. Well, this has been a masterclass. It really has. You've got to feel for David Compton. It really hasn't done much wrong. And he's come up against a quality player. You can just see him raise his hands and say, well, didn't really do much wrong, and he didn't. He didn't. He came up against a force to be reckoned with there. That's that man's going to take some beating. He was very, very good. That's as good as I've seen anybody play over this weekend. So enjoyed watching that one, and not sure what's happening next. Haven't heard anything from the top table. We're waiting to hear. So we'll be back with the action again, as always. Click the subscribe, click the notification bell, and you'll get a little notification pop up as soon as we go live, but it won't be long. 5-10 minutes. See you soon.